I'm just gonna apologize in advance. You're going to hear my cat meow in the background, and there's pretty much nothing I can do about this. This video is going to be used as a template for voicing over actions that are actually shot live, as opposed to the time lapse that I usually do in the videos. This was filmed in December, and it was the first time I was actually using the DIY snow rake. That took me a long time. And I made this thing. Didn't really know what I was doing. I had an idea in my head, and I tried it. I figured that with the rubber from the tires, it would allow for more movement, and then, let's say, using like a metal bar on the ground, especially that on the path from the cabin to the field, there's a bit of grooves that are starting to form. That moving back and forth was a constant issue, and I still haven't figured out how I'm going to fix it for next year. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to have to make some dedicated skis. Either that or find a... No, I think that's the only way. I need skis, but I also need to find a way to firm up the link between the truck and the snow rake. It is technically doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's pushing the snow from the middle to the sides, and in other videos that I've already posted, we can see that I added some modifications to try to push the snow even further. I think one of the things that I was thinking of doing is using metal and then waxing the metal to make sure that once the snow was pushed far from the tires, it would actually slide off the metal and further up. The other thing that's going to change next year is we purchased on the farm a tractor, and hopefully I don't have to use it every time to get rid of the snow, but on the off chance that I can just pull the snow rake with the tractor and get in there. I'm not sure why. Oh, I know why I stopped. The camera kept moving, so I kept having to put it back up. That's better. We can actually see without tilting our heads. So, you know, Shelby was out there with me. Layla was there too, but she's not as comfortable, or I'm not comfortable with her just walking around, especially pulling a rig. The section that I'm doing here is about 600 meters, and I'm going to post in the video how many feet that is. And that section is between the field and the cabin. It's not too bad in terms of like firmness, but it's pretty tight in certain spots, just like there. I think there's maybe only like a foot and a half on either side of the truck. And here we're coming up to basically the only hill I have on the property, or it's a tiny little thing. It doesn't even feel like a hill just now, going down it. Now that I'm looking at this video, this must also have been before I actually took down some of the cedars in that section, because we need to widen it for the actual road. Eventually, we're going to link up the road that we're doing in the field to this part, and because we want to build about 1.2 kilometers from the main road, we need to build a road that can take the weight of a cement truck and the width of that truck. Here it's nice and smooth. It's kind of nice. When there's not too much snow, it's great. And when the soil is super firm, it's also great. But this part, when the snow is heavy and wet, and the soil behind it, like underneath it, is it's not frozen, it's very difficult to get in and out of the property. We just saw Shelby there smelling something. That spot, I kid you not, every time I go up with the dogs, doesn't matter if it's snowing, doesn't matter if it's like in the middle of the summer, they always stop there. Must be the spot for all the animals to pee in. I know my videos usually are bilingual, so this one, I don't feel like repeating everything in French. You can see here that it's still wet. That's what I was talking about. That's not exactly great. And it's actually right now, we're in the summer almost, but I still haven't been able to drive through the field in about a month and a half. I'm kind of landlocked where the trailer is right now.